Good Sunday afternoon, all y'all. So today, we get a rare occasional treat of some high-powered sodas, I guess you'd call it, aka Red Bulls. So it's not very often we get some, but we all kind of dragging the day, and you know, we just don't feel like doing much, but we're going to try to do a little bit of work today.
Tell them what we were doing earlier today.
We went fishing this morning. I caught a big old fish, and then I handed it to Curb, and he just left it loose.
Swerving, curving, dropped it.
Swerving, curving, just cut my fish loose. It was a big old bass, too.
Yeah.
That's the only I caught a fish, and Marlon thinks it was a leaf, and it wasn't.
It was a big old leaf. No. Big old leaf came.
Oh, Marlon caught another little fish and brought it in, and when he got it up there to yourself, it just got off the hook.
Yeah, I actually got one up on shore, and Curb just let it go right down in the water.
But then you caught.
But that's okay.
You caught one, and then like it got loose off your.
We still had a lot of fun.
It was fun. So.
In the Buffalo River, just.
Buffalo River, yeah.
You know,
They've
for your
been
information.
Fighting and tussling for the last 3 hours. They're sweating. So anyway, well, we're gonna try to get a little energy mustered up this afternoon. So.
I guess the adults that need energy, right? These kids have been tussling and playing all afternoon. Curvin's had a hole in it, and so he had to chug his too.
I got chug a hole.
I ain't chugging mine. I'm sipping on it.
They're too burny, you know.
I usually would chug it, but
they burn crazy. They're fun to chug.
That was good.
They're awesome.
Delicious.
I like to sip.
All right.
Well,
yeah, I sip mine too, Rondi.
I may sip on it.
I would usually
I've been known to just take.
Yes, at the dinner table, he will take, you know.
Food off her plate without her looking.
And then, you know, yeah.
I'm just trying to teach you. People could poison you and you wouldn't even know it.
Well.
And then we have to replenish her plate.
Anyway, well, it's been fun. It's been a goofy day. We're going to split a little bit. We're almost done the oat.
Red oak. And then that whole line back there is just hickory.
Yep, there's a little bit of red oak right here. And then, is there any cherry in this? Or is it all red oak?
His belly's hurting.
Is your belly hurting, Jeff? And then all we have here is a hickory. And a few white oak rounds right here.
Yeah.
So I think what we're doing is we're splitting the hickory and we're going to put it in our advertisement right out by the road. Yeah, there we could do a quarter.
Wood. We can work it, take it down there and stack them.
We'll put it in that rack where we have a quarter of a rick
up on the back porch, little boy,
and a half a rick.
Up there. That'd be good. Good job. Good. Take that up and put it on the porch. Swerving, curving, you can fire the old wood splitter.
Okay. Choke it.
you got to turn it on. You got to turn it on.
Turn it on.
How do you?
All right.
Ooh, we did it.
It's about dark. So we had a little change in plans. We didn't even touch the hickory tonight. We had that little line of red oak that was just here. That was all red oak. That was that little line you saw at the beginning of the video. We ended up just doing all that. We did a whole rick that pretty much did this rick right here. We had a couple rounds of white oak in there. And then we had the boys put some on those. Somehow those ricks back there weren't quite finished out, so we did that. Rondi stacked this rick all by herself, and she did a really good job. And then Jenny and Jeff and Chris, we had a bunch of boiler wood laying right here, and they took it all down and stacked it where we stack our boiler wood here at the house. So we got to buy another metal rake, I guess, to clean this wood yard up, because all of our tools, for the most part, are down at our wood yard in West Tennessee, and so it's hard to keep this wood yard clean when we don't have the proper tools. So we may need to go ahead and get us another metal rake and a
shovel.
flat shovel, so we can clean this yard up. But so we didn't do any hickory. That rack out by the road is still empty, but we are ready to do the hickory now. Everything that's left is hickory. I guess a little bit of cherry maybe. Or
Yeah, it's a bunch of cherry in there.
oh yeah, I see it.
I'm not gonna split the cherry right now.
So I would just let it sit in chunks for a while, because we probably custom split that to what people want.
Yeah.
But
People been asking about hats too. So if you
Yeah.
want a hat, reach out to me.
I know it's getting dark, and there you can see that.
We got several left. Quite a few left actually.
Yeah, hang on. I'll turn the camera around and show you my hat. So my hat is white. It's got something up there. It's white with pink lettering, Twin Rivers Wood Products on it. And it's just like the black hat. It's the same design.
Look at mine. Mine's cooler.
I like mine pretty good. Oh yeah, Jenny's got one on too.
Here's yours.
She's hers is a little faded.
You're
She's already wore
bald.
that thing.
And
You
I
wore it a
clean
lot.
I know, I wear it every single day almost.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, just reach out to us on Twin Rivers Wood Products on Facebook, or if you got my personal Facebook, just holler at me and we'll get you one shipped out. We take Venmo, Cash App, or you can write us a check, whatever. So, man, the subscriber starting to climb again, so it won't be too long till we get that 3,000 sub giveaway.
Today we just got over 2,700. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So
it went up like 30 subscribers overnight
yeah.
on that last video you posted about the truck bumpers.
Yeah.
That was a good video.
It
though.
was.
That was pretty good.
Well, we all
content.
sweated. We thought we were going to go to bed early. And
We decided to work
Jenny
a little
thought
bit.
you were going to go to bed early and
No.
watch Facebook Reels for a while. And then we decided to work, drink Red Bull instead.
That was fun though.
It was.
That was a lot of fun. It gave me a lot of energy. I just felt like I could just.
But there's a little munchkin.
Yeah, he's barely in the camera.
barely in the
there
camera.
he is.
I stacked all kinds of boiler.
What about this much?
Yeah.
This
Is that about a rick down there?
It's a little bit over a rick, honestly.
Nice.
About a rick and a
Nice.
half. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's going to be it for today. Emily's going to go haul pine into PCA tomorrow. Her and Rhonda will do that. And
With Hammer will be in his truck. I
yeah, and
suppose,
all
and-
us, the rest of us are all going to the woods. I'm going to run the dozer tomorrow for logging crew. So
Hope we don't have no accident.
Yeah, and my truck is fixed, so that's good.
yep, good
It's
to
ready
go.
to go.
Brand new.
Thanks to Dustin
Yeah, brand new 22
at
inch
Bobby's
bumper
shop.
on it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, we'll see y'all next video. Thank y'all very much for
ya.
your support.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Good night.